Hello and welcome to another episode of Unique Fact, where we explore the most bizarre and fascinating places on our planet. Today, we are going to take a look at 20 of the weirdest towns around the world. Some of them are so strange that you might think they are from a different dimension. Let's get started. "20 Weirdest Towns Around the World." Number 20. Larungar, China. Larungar is the largest Buddhist settlement in the world, home to over 40,000 monks and nuns. The town is located in a remote valley in the Tibetan Plateau, and it is filled with thousands of red wooden houses that cover the hillsides. Larungar is a center of learning and practice for Tibetan Buddhism, and it attracts pilgrims and tourists from all over the world. However, the town is also facing demolition and relocation by the Chinese authorities, who claim that it is overcrowded and unsafe. Number 19. Centralia, USA. Centralia is a ghost town in Pennsylvania, where a coal mine fire has been burning underground since 1962. The fire was caused by a trash incineration that ignited a coal seam, and it has been impossible to extinguish ever since. The fire has created sinkholes, toxic gases, and smoke that have forced most of the residents to abandon the town. Only a few people still live in Centralia, despite the danger and the eerie atmosphere. Number 18. Kuberpetti, Australia. Kuberpetti is a town in the Australian outback, where most of the people live underground. The town is famous for its opal mining industry, and it is also known as the opal capital of the world. The underground homes, or dugouts, are built to escape the extreme heat and dust storms that plague the surface. Kuberpetti also has underground churches, hotels, shops, and museums, making it a unique and quirky destination. Number 17. Thames Town, China. Thames Town is a replica of a typical English town, located in the suburbs of Shanghai. The town was built as part of a project to create themed towns that reflect different European cultures. Thames Town has everything from Tudor-style houses, to red phone booths, to a statue of Winston Churchill. The town is mostly a tourist attraction, and it is popular for wedding photography and cosplay. However, it is also criticized for being a copycat and a waste of resources. Number 16. Colma, USA. Colma is a town in California, where the dead outnumber the living by 1,000 to 1. The town is known as the City of the Silent, because it has 17 cemeteries that hold over 1.5 million graves. The town was founded in the late 19th century, when San Francisco banned new burials within its limits, and many of the existing graves were moved to Colma. Colma is now the final resting place for many famous people, such as Wyatt Earp, Joe DiMaggio, and William Randolph Hearst. Number 15. Monoi, USA. Monoi is a town in Nebraska, where the population is 1. The town is the smallest incorporated municipality in the United States, and it is run by its sole resident, Elsie Eiler. Elsie is the mayor, the librarian, the bartender, and the tax collector of Monoi. She also runs the only business in town, a tavern called the Monoi Tavern, where she serves food and drinks to visitors. Elsie says that she enjoys living alone, but she also appreciates the company of her customers and friends. Number 14. Chefzan, Morocco. Chefzan is a town in Morocco, where everything is blue. The town is situated in the Rif Mountains, and it is famous for its distinctive blue buildings that contrast with the green landscape. The origin of the blue color is uncertain, but some say that it was introduced by Jewish refugees who settled in the town in the 15th century, and others say that it was done to repel mosquitoes and keep the houses cool. Chefzan is now a popular tourist destination, and a paradise for photographers and artists. Number 13, Oroville, India. Oroville is a town in India, where the residents live in harmony and peace. The town was founded in 1968 by a French spiritual leader, Mira El-Fassa, who envisioned it as a universal city where people of all nationalities, religions, and cultures could coexist. Oroville is also known as the City of Dawn, and it has a unique architecture and urban design that reflect its ideals. The town is governed by the Oroville Foundation, and it is supported by the UNESCO and the Indian government. Number 12, Longyearbyen, Norway. Longyearbyen is a town in Norway, where the sun never sets in summer and never rises in winter. The town is located in the Svalbard archipelago, in the Arctic Circle, and it is the northernmost settlement in the world with a permanent population. Longyearbyen is a mining town, and it is also a base for scientific research and tourism. The town has some peculiar laws, such as the prohibition of burying the dead, the requirement of carrying a rifle outside the town, and the ban of cats. Number 11, The Villages, USA. The Villages is a town in Florida, where the residents are mostly retired and over 55 years old. The town is a master-planned retirement community, and it is one of the fastest-growing and largest in the world. The town has over 100,000 residents, and it offers a variety of amenities, such as golf courses, recreation centers, shopping malls, and entertainment venues. The town is also known for its active and lively social life, and its high rate of sexually transmitted diseases. Number 10, Hell, Norway. Hell is a town in Norway, where the name is not what it seems. The town is actually a peaceful and scenic place, and its name comes from the Old Norse word, Hellir, which means cave or overhang. The town is a popular tourist attraction, especially for those who want to take a picture with the sign that says, "Welcome to Hell." The town also hosts an annual music festival called the Blues in Hell, and a winter festival called Hell Freeze Over. Number 9, Giethoorn, Netherlands. Giethoorn is a town in the Netherlands, where there are no roads and no cars. The town is known as the Venice of the North, because it is built on a network of canals and bridges that connect the houses and the farms. The town is a peaceful and picturesque place, and it is best explored by boat or by bike. The town also has a rich history and culture, and it is home to several museums, art galleries, and restaurants. Number 8, Slab City, USA. Slab City is a town in California, where the residents live off the grid and by their own rules. The town is located in a former military base, and it is named after the concrete slabs that remain from the demolished buildings. The town is inhabited by a diverse and eccentric community of squatters, artists, hippies, and nomads, who have created their own infrastructure and services, such as a library, a museum, a church, and a nightclub. The town is also known for its colorful and artistic landmarks, such as Salvation Mountain and East Jesus. Number 7, Setenil de las Bodegas, Spain. Setenil de las Bodegas is a town in Spain, where the houses are built under a huge rock. The town is located in a narrow gorge, and it is famous for its unique and spectacular architecture that blends with the natural landscape. The town has a history that dates back to the prehistoric times, and it was a strategic point during the Moorish and Christian wars. The town is now a popular tourist destination, and it offers a variety of attractions, such as bars, restaurants, shops, and festivals. Number 6, Manshiyat Nasser, Egypt. Manshiyat Nasser is a town in Egypt, where the residents live among garbage. The town is also known as Garbage City, because it is the home of the Zabaleen, a community of Coptic Christians who collect and recycle the waste of Cairo. The town is filled with piles of trash, and the residents sort, clean, and sell the materials that they find. The town also has a remarkable church, the Cave Church of St. Simon, which is carved into a cliff and can hold up to 20,000 people. Number 5, Whittier, USA. Whittier is a town in Alaska, where most of the residents live in one building. The town is located at the head of a fjord, and it is accessible by a single road and a tunnel that are shared by cars and trains. The town is a former military base, and it is now a fishing and tourism hub. The building where most of the residents live is called Begich Towers, and it has 14 floors that contain apartments, a school, a hospital, a church, a grocery store, and a post office. Number 4. Xicheng, China. Xicheng is a town in China, where the buildings are submerged underwater. The town is also known as the Lion City, because it is located at the foot of the Five Lion Mountain. The town was founded over 1,300 years ago, and it was a prosperous and cultural center. However, in 1959, the town was flooded by a hydroelectric dam project, and it became an underwater museum. The town is well preserved, and it has ancient temples, statues, arches, and gates. The town can be visited by scuba divers, who can explore the submerged history and culture. Number 3. Noiva do Cordeiro, Brazil. Noiva do Cordeiro is a town in Brazil, where the majority of the residents are women. The town was founded in the late 19th century by a woman who was excommunicated by the Catholic Church for leaving her husband. The town has a history of female empowerment and independence, and it is run by a council of women. The town also has a unique social system, where the men work outside the town and only visit on weekends, and the women share the household chores and the childcare. Number 2. Kowloon Walled City, Hong Kong. Kowloon Walled City was a town in Hong Kong, where the residents lived in a lawless and chaotic enclave. The town was originally a Chinese military fort, but it became a densely populated and unregulated slum after World War II. The town had over 30,000 residents, who lived in cramped and squalid conditions, with no running water, electricity, or sanitation. The town was also a hub for crime, drugs, prostitution, and gambling. The town was demolished in 1994, and it is now a park. Number 1. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat is a town in Ukraine, where the residents were evacuated after a nuclear disaster. The town was built in the 1970s, as a model Soviet city, to house the workers and families of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The town had over 40,000 residents, and it had many modern facilities, such as schools, hospitals, cinemas, and amusement parks. However, in 1986, the town was abandoned after a catastrophic explosion at the power plant, which released a massive amount of radiation. The town is now a ghost town, and it is frozen in time, with the belongings and memories of the former residents still intact. And there you have it, folks. 20 of the weirdest towns around the world, each with its own charm and eccentricities. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to comment below, which of these towns would you like to visit or live in? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.